This is the Morning Shower.
Brought to you by Late Night Hump.
Let the news wash over you.
With Jordan Freed,
Brendan O'Brien,
and Reena Ezra. These are your ShowerHead Lines.
Major international airlines canceled flights heading into the U.S. or changed the planes they're using Wednesday, the latest complication in a dispute over concerns that 5G mobile phone service could interfere with aircraft technology. Looks like these airplanes might have to put themselves in cell phone mode.
A Cracker Barrel was ordered to pay over $9 million to a customer after the restaurant served him a glass of water mixed with a cleaning chemical. The customer, William Cronin, took a sip of what he thought was water before experiencing a burning feeling in his mouth and esophagus. He then went to a nearby emergency room and developed gastrointestinal issues, including cramping, reflux pain, and more. The only difference between this customer's experience at the restaurant and everyone else's is that at least this customer got a beverage on the house.
A 32-year-old emergency medical technician who secretly recorded colleagues in the bathrooms of two rescue squad buildings was sentenced last week to 90 days in county jail, a place where he'll see a lot of people go to the bathroom.
The world's oldest man, Saturnino de la Fuente Garcia, died yesterday at the age of 112 years old of natural causes at his home in Leon, a city in northwest Spain. He would have celebrated his 113th birthday at the beginning of February. This is just further proof that age ain't got nothing but a number, because death gets us all eventually.
With just over 2 weeks before the opening of the Beijing Winter Olympics, residents of the Chinese capital say they're disappointed at not being able to attend events because of coronavirus restrictions that have seen parts of the city placed under lockdown. Organizers announced Monday that no tickets will be sold to the general public. So, it looks like everyone's boycotting China this year, even China.
A man pardoned by Kentucky's former governor for a 2014 drug robbery killing will return to prison to serve a 42-year federal sentence for the same crime. Patrick Baker was convicted of murder committed during a drug trafficking crime last year in a federal trial and had been out of prison since 2019 when former Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin pardoned him for a slaying of Donald Mills, with Baker's family having political connections to Governor Bevin. I guess connections will get you anywhere, including back in prison where you fucking belong.
As the NFT market explodes into a $25 billion industry, artists worry that the lax oversight is leading to a digital art world flooded with fakes. Turns out, your non-fungible token is actually very fungible.
A man in northwest England pleaded guilty Tuesday to conspiring to exploiting a vulnerable victim who was found living in a garden shed that had been his home for 40 years. The victim was rescued in October of 2018 when officers from the Gangmasters and Labor Abuse Authority searched a trailer park in Carlisle and discovered him living in the shed, which had no light or heat. The rescued man was reportedly freed after being accidentally given a sock by the man who was holding him captive.
Teenage pilot Zara Rutherford landed in Germany on Wednesday on the penultimate stop of her bid to become the youngest woman to fly around the world solo at age 19. At age 19, I was blacking out a lot, so frankly, I could have been flying around the world, but I wouldn't have remembered it.
Machine Gun Kelly, who popped the question to now fiancée Megan Fox last week, spoke about an unusual ring design. The engagement ring was designed to hurt if she takes it off. The bands are actually thorns, with Kelly expanding on the reasoning behind the band design saying, quote, "Love is pain. Sometimes marriage gives you a ball and chain, but marrying Machine Gun Kelly just gives you thorns and pain."
In a wealthy enclave along the Santa Monica Mountains that is a haven for celebrities, residents are now facing more aggressive consequences for wasting water. The Las Virgenes Municipal Water District, northwest of Los Angeles, hopes to spur water savings by making it easier to find households that go over their allotted water budgets and threatening to vastly limit water flow to customers who repeatedly fail to conserve. If you overspray, you're going to have to pay.
Thank you for showering with us.
Lather, rinse, repeat every day before noon.
Scrub-a-dub-dub at latenighthump.com.